We are live, we are live, we are live. Okay, let's give the stream a quick listen. Music seems quiet. Personal opinion. Let me know how everything sounds. I hope you all are having a beautiful, wonderful, fantastic day. Whoops, not my Spotify. Will that pop up for you guys? Am I display capturing? Might be display capturing. It's a bummer. We're just listening to the politics of holy shit, I cut my hand on a broken bottle. Great track, guys. How's everybody doing? How's everybody feeling? I think this is good. I think everything is good. The microphone is closer to my face now. But it also means my keyboard's in like kind of a more awkward spot. Hi Bubby. Oh, I can pick him up. And it's Q to pet. Look at him. He's sitting right next to me right now. He would love some attention, but I think also his brain is just like off. He's like staring into the void right now. And we did upgrade our watering can at the start of the end of last stream, pardon. Oh, it's timing based. It's not too bad. Just very quickly run through and water all of our plants. And then we will continue on our merry way. What were we doing at the end of last time? I know I was growing potatoes, what I'm very excited about. Food reserves. Meet you at the manor house, okay. And then crafting overview. Can you bring me 10 wood? I can bring you 10 wood. I believe I have 10 wood. So we'll do that. Seems like a if it is something to do type. Look at that. Perfectly 10 wood. You know what? While we're at it, we will fish and bugs. That was our money maker. I think we need to focus on making some money today. You feel compelled to talk. Oh wait, didn't mean to talk to you. Sorry. We need to. Do we need to upgrade? So tier 2 is level 15. I'm level 7. We got a long ways to go for that one. I could get green thumb. I don't like green thumb. I don't really like prepared picker either. Like, I'm just getting seeds for like basic forageables, which is not what I'm looking for. And then refreshing I also don't think is that good, so I'm not too interested in those. I do actually want to check out the place where you can do archaeology. If I till that land with my hoe. Oh, sorry. My cat just attacked my leg. Yes, I know you're having a really good time, young man. But, when you claw into my leg that is sunburnt, it hurts really bad. So that's, you know, something that we've discussed many times. So far, it's not sinking in for him. Also, what is it about streaming that's just been killing my throat? I've been having like irritated throat instantly. All day today I thought I was gonna have an irritated throat and I didn't. And then this instantly. So my cat is being really awful right now, and we might need to do a quick removal of him. Okay, I think he's being okay now. He laid down. Yeah, his claws. Nope. Okay, yeah, he's attacking my feet. Uno momento, guys. This is really not a great setup to get this cat out of here. There's so many cables going on. 1 second. Cat. Bubby. Mr. Man. You need to get out. I know. I know. Not fair. Good boy. Sorry about that, everybody. But getting clawed in the feet while you're talking makes it very hard to talk. Hopefully everything's sounding good. I did kind of have to like literally rearrange because of him. He's still going crazy too, so this is not the last we've heard of him for this stream is what I'm warning you of. I'm looking for the archaeology site, which is one screen over. For some reason I thought it was just one to the right of the main town. He's back. And he's crazy. Just sit with me, young man. He's awful. Oh wait, it's fine. We can jump in water. I have, honestly, playing so much Stardew Valley, I just think I can't jump. And I don't even try. I do like that they put it on space, which is the button for jump. And why did I literally just blanked on how the minigame worked. That's on me. It's been a minute. Day 2 of Mistria. I'm excited. Honestly, I think, for me, the tutorial is just very slow in this game. And you kind of need to have patience to get all the things unlocked, and then it's fine. Maybe fine is a strong word, but it's better. Yeah, I'm excited. We have potatoes, obviously, to farm as well. And then I would love to fill out more of the museum, but I feel like that's going to be a difficult task to complete, like the bug and fish collections. Also, I'm really bad at this game's fishing minigame. Like, it's really embarrassing. I need to listen. Whoa! Sorry, I knocked down my microphone. I'm really bad at this game's fishing minigame. What I meant to say. It's very frustrating. Okay, is my mic okay? I think my mic's okay. Everything looks good on my end. Yeah, everything looks good. Let me hear. Yeah, everything looks good. Let me hear. I mean, I can't hear anything. Okay. Oh, I should look it up on my phone. Give me a moment. Also, my inventory's already full and we didn't even get to the archaeology site. Good work. It's fine. I'll check the stream in a sec. I want to make sure everything sounds okay. So, what? I don't have the right tool for the dig site. Got it. Cool. Let's go to the museum real quick. Drop off this lobster. I'm with a mobster eating lobster. And then I think we do need to, let's just go to the manor house, I guess, after that. And then we'll sell things even longer after that. So the spring ocean fish set. That's nice. Okay, we need some... These seem achievable. Maybe we go ocean fishing one of these days and make sure we get, like, a couple of the fishing ones, maybe? My cat has experienced bliss. He's doing much better. Okay. Cutscene time! Your request is reasonable, but could I suggest we add a sleep aid to the list of medicines? It keeps well. We ran short the other day, in the days after the earthquake, and it'd be a weight off my mind to know we have extra stock. That's a great idea. Our first aid supply should cover all the bases. Excellent. I'll get to work. Here to pitch in as well. Many hands make light work. I'll leave it I'll leave you to it. Not good at that one. Thanks for answering my letter. I've sent out personal requests to anyone who might be able to help us rebuild the emergency stockpile. I don't think about what might have happened without it in the aftermath of the earthquake. Unfortunately, it's pretty much used up. You can count on me. If only we could stockpile your enthusiasm too. Ship 10 crops. Yeah, I can do that. Is that okay? We're already doing that, so that's basically free. Okay, I'm gonna check what the recording sounds like. So I'm just gonna keep talking. We're going to talk while I listen to this thing. Oh nope, not there, not there. We go to my channel. We go to this, and then we go to listentometalk.com.org. 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 Yeah, things sound okay. Oh no, I left the time running. I've been really bad about that this series. I can't pick these, right? Yeah. Oh, that's cool that Adeline grows all the forgeables. Maybe this is where you get married? Also, my cat just took a dump. That's, if you hear that weird sound in the background, he's very meticulous about covering up his excrement. And by meticulous, I mean he just stands there and scrapes at the bottom of his litter box for like 10 minutes. I finished the last one already. We'll see what I can do. Shout out Balor. Good guy. I wasn't really listening to what he had to say. Oh, I have 10 potatoes. Look at that. I did not even notice that I was given these. Also, I need to stop looking at the viewer graph because it scares me. I'd rather just not know. Oh, look at, there's a school of fish. Okay, we need to figure out how to expand our inventory because it's really not working at all anymore, I would say. I would say this is completely dysfunctional. We're going to plant 10 more potatoes. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I also like how you plant in this game. Very, like, nice animation-wise. We'll grab our watering can. Brother. And we're back? No, what happened? Okay, is it working again? Okay, I need to like actually break my cat's doom spiral also. He's really messing shit up for me. Papa? Stop now. Thank you. Hello? Okay, the stream seems to be fixed. Sorry about that. That stank. I don't know what happened. I just switched tabs over to OBS and it just totally went kaput. That's strange. But we will keep that in mind. Going forward. Maybe I need to hardwire my computer. It's like trivial for me to do so and I just choose not to. Like my router is like 5 feet away from me. Also, I hope everyone's doing well. I haven't seen any chats. Hopefully the chat's set up correctly. I could chat, I guess, see what happens. But I think it works fine. Where are we going? Oh, dude, now my apartment smells so bad. I told you, when my cat went to his litter box, I was like, this is about to be, like, an insufferable 10 minutes. It smells so bad every time. I will say he's very, regular, which is great. Cats often have problems with that aspect, so he's healthy, but God, they just reek. But he's my little boy and he can do no wrong, so I will put up with him. Let's see what else is new in the world. I made strawberry ice cream today at work because I have a real job that is serious and I deserve to be respected. This is my career. I don't work at an ice cream shop. I just work at a lab, and we happen to make ice cream because I work in a food company, which is great. So I was making strawberry ice cream. It was delicious. Did I just get a notification, or was that an achievement? I actually don't know, because my microphone's like kind of in the way of my screen, which is great. Really good choices I've made pretty much all around for myself. Got a piece of wood. Why am I fishing in the stream? We should go fishing. Well, I'm out of energy. So, let's go talk to townfolk. Just get some social points. I should start creating a chest of things that people like. Had that in Stardew and I really liked it. Have you broken up the rocks around your farm? Sometimes there's insects living underneath. I'd love to see what you find. Of course you would. Holt, how'd you like the sandwich I packed for your lunch, sweetie? It keeps getting better. What are you putting in the relish? What's your secret? Wait, they're not going to tell me his secret? Catherine's been in a good mood lately. Wait, I think it's because she doesn't share a room with me anymore? Or maybe it's because Mom isn't nagging her as much. Oh, that was Selene, not Catherine. I just totally misread that. Or because she doesn't have to listen to many of Dad's puns. Yeah, it must be that. I'm going to make Homeland my best friend. I was gonna make him my best friend. Oh, Del. Oh, Luke. So young, so naive. When I make him my best friend, I'll order him to defeat all of his other best friends. And then I'll be the last best friend standing. I do love Maple. Maple's big favorite character. Uncle Landon took a bunch of urgent repairs after the earthquake. There's still so much to do. On the bright side, there's no shortage of work for either of us. We gotta go talk to Raina. Balor's been staying at the inn for a while now. It's right, she always comes back from his supply runs with extra unmarked crates, stuff we didn't even order. Interesting. You think he's putting his own money into, like, back into the town? They, like, give him money and he, like, buys a little extra because he, like, knows they need it. He seems to be, like, doing very thankless work. Not thankless, but, like, he's the only vendor that's continuing to come to this town. All the other vendors are, like, it's too difficult. Your town is too destroyed. That's kind of cool. Shout out Balor. Oh, speaking of food, I'm hungry. You think she'll like my fish? If I give her a fish? Thanks. I mean, she enjoyed it. Once in a blue moon, I get a mood. Fishing by my lonesome at night. Fishing in town is the cure for that. Oh, I think what she meant is, like, being able to come into town makes her happy because she isn't fishing alone. It's kind of hard to get out to... Oh, look at... Thank you, Bobby. I like that I can pick him up. I can pick up my real cat, too. He likes it less. Well, he rides on my shoulder more. Kind of doesn't like the controllingness of a real hug. Because, gift-wise, I mean, all that I have right now is tulips. I know... How do I learn what people like? Obviously, you can go to the wiki, but, like, is there a in-game way to figure that out, or... Also, my voice is just a little quiet. I kind of want to boost it, but I'm not going to boost it because I checked the audio and it sounded fine. Just need to be okay. I do need to move the mic, though. I can't see anything. But if I... Okay. Maybe at, like, the 2-hour mark, we'll rearrange the microphone. Speaking of that, 3-hour stream today. We're not going for 4 again. That, like, gives me no time to, like, live my life. Because, like, I start stream at 4. And then I end stream at... Oh, sweet. Wait, I only got 1 potato back. No, did I harvest them too early? I think I harvested them too early. Oh, I'm actually very upset. And they're not potato seeds, they're just potatoes. We need to donate them to the farm thing. But yeah, like, I would, like, end stream at, like, 9, basically. And then I go to sleep at, like, 11. It gives me, like, 2 hours to do all the things I need to do. Also, my game is lagging like crazy. Un moment. Let's close, some software. I realize I can't actually close that much stuff. So, I did yesterday. I uncapped the frame rate, but we had really bad screen tearing. Why doesn't this game have better, wait, what? We had it last time. VSync adaptive, VSync off. See, now I'm getting screen tearing. It still feels kind of laggy. Maybe that's just visual? I don't know. If anyone's played this game and, like, knows what I'm experiencing, because I feel like it would probably be common. I'll just play with screen tearing. It's not that bad. Then at least it doesn't lag. It definitely was worse in the rain for some reason. Okay. Donate 2 more spring crops. We need a cabbage and a cherry. Okay, oh no, we have a cherry tree. We're good. Yeah. The cherry tree will get, like, 1 harvest off before the end of the season. Hi, Errol. Just saying hi. We need to... Okay, we should just, like, give the tulip every week at the very least. Like, we're saving those for a reason. We have a ton of energy today. Do we want to fish? Yes. Let's ocean fish. And we'll grab a bug while we're here. Oh, we're submitting that right now. Sweet. Lightning Dragonfly. It must only spawn during thunderstorms, maybe? Let's see. Run back up here. Mistria is such a unique game. It's so, I don't know. I'm still kind of confused how I feel about it. Because one, you're taking so much from, I mean, it's funny. Like, you think this game's borrowing from Stardew Valley, but if you look, you think she would like a pedal hopper? I think she would like a pedal hopper. She doesn't. She's too much of a diva. I should have known. But Stardew is borrowing a lot from Harvest Moon. Like, I think, like, very unapologetically, that he was just making, like, a Harvest Moon fan game. But because I played Stardew first, I'm like, wow, Harvest Moon's a lot like Stardew, but it's truly the other way around. And I think even Concerned Ape? Yeah, that's his name. Eric Barone. Fun fact, me and Eric Barone, like, lived in the same town. Like, there's a very real chance I, like, walked by him one day, just, like, at the grocery store. Just didn't know. Because he looks like every other dude from the east side where I'm from, which is the east side of Seattle or Lake Washington. Kind of like a suburb of Seattle. And yeah, Eric is also from there. He went to UW Bothell. And I believe he lived in Bothell while making Stardew. Could be wrong on the living in Bothell part. That I'm a little shaky on. But he was, like, you know, we were on the east side. We're east side guys. Also, east side of Seattle, one of the, like, most uninteresting places you could possibly go to. It's where I grew up, so, like, obviously I have some kind of reverence for it, but you don't, like, yeah, if your friend, like, moves there, just be like, just understand there's nothing to do. Except, like, your job. Like, if you just want to focus on, oh, wait, we only need one more spring river fish, too? Hold up. We need one more spring river fish. We need one multi-season fish. Doesn't tell me which one. We have gotten no pond fish. Ocean fish we're missing. Okay, actually, let's go back to river fishing. What I've been doing the most of, anyway. And it seemed like we need, like, a medium-large type fish. Very, very cheap. 1 pound fish. Have a look. 1 pound fish. What you know about 1 pound fish? Is 1 pound fish still, like, in the public eye? Is it in the zeitgeist? Because I really like 1 pound fish. I also learned about 1 pound fish, like, last year. Which is like a meme from 2007. So that's difficult. We did it! We did it. We got the walleye. Good eating fish, too. I love talking about. I need to become a fish guy. Actually, like, I would be such a natural as, like, a guy who fishes. Like, it's funny. I think my personality lends to, like, oh, that guy probably likes the outdoors, or like fishing, or I don't know, like maybe typically masculine hobbies your dad has. Kind of is like my personality and the way I present myself in a lot of ways. But then my actual hobbies are like video game, television watching, YouTube watching, you know, all the most degenerate things you can do, and like things that, like, you know, maybe younger folks do. I also look really old. I will say, what do you think of my my new avatar in the thumbnails? I don't know if anyone looked, but I changed it up. So that uses the Stardew Valley character portrait creator. If you just look up Stardew Valley character creator, you will find it. It's an itch.io project, and it's awesome. Like, so cool that you can just do that, and it works very well. I think that's why I like it. It has, like, a lot of options without being overly, like, you know, you're just doing pixel art at some point. But, like, they have, I love that they have back hair and front hair. That was my favorite feature from making my new character, was, like, I have very unique bangs at the moment, and then my my back hair could be like long but like medium length. Where like I think the bangs I picked would typically be paired with like a longer women's haircut down, like, you know, implied to like the middle of the back. Do not let pits in the mines. Yeah, I can jump over them, brother. Look at me jump. I like the jump animation. Not the jump animation, the like sprite. Okay, we did catch all the fish in one of the collections. Oh wait, we got a new hat. Should we put it on? In the customization menu. Wait, we're doing it. We're getting our hat. We truly have a fishing hat now, guys. On these fishing days. Oh, he's so handsome. Oh, I like him. Guys, I might have to show y'all my my Maple Story character in Maple Story Classic. Dude looks tough. I was thinking about streaming that. I don't know if I'm in love with Maple Story Classic. I was really excited for it. I've played some, but that game is like, really what it is I need to learn how to play it. I would love to stream it and like have someone, you know, that maybe knows the game, you know, in chat maybe being like, yes, you're doing everything wrong, good sir. And that would probably help a lot, but that's you know, that's up to someone showing up. Now I could like find somebody. That's I love the whims of the YouTube algorithm. Also, we're going to be streaming on Twitch starting this weekend. Also on YouTube, but I will multi-stream to Twitch because I figured that's, I mean, in my opinion, it's like that's where people go to watch streams, so that's where you should stream. Streaming on YouTube is actually pretty cool, but YouTube is better. Or Twitch is better just because more, you know, it's like, oh, I'm in the mood to watch a stream. Okay, I'm going to throw on Twitch. Oh, you said yes? And then a translate symbol? Kaimo? What is that first symbol? It looks like the Google Translate app icon logo. But yes, Chemo, I will stream on Twitch. I just need to like literally connect the accounts. And I honestly just wanted to like go live a couple times to like maybe less people or less pressure. Because like if someone sees me for the first time on Twitch, they click on the stream and like my audio's all borked, they're never going to click on my stream again. So I wanted to make sure I like iron out some kinks. You know, there's a strategy. I'm not just doing this blindly. I also don't necessarily care about like finding success in streaming, but I also want to entertain people. Like making this for no one seems pointless. But I also don't need to make this Mr. Beast. It's always how I felt, which has been a very comfortable place to be. I'm very lucky to just be able to, you know, financially have both free time and like money to be able to go live. It was way easier when I was in college. If you were in college, you have more free time than you understand. College was so easy, man. I'm tired of pretending like it was a hard thing to do. Bag upgrade. Okay, I was wondering, I'm like, how the heck do I upgrade my bag? I should have known it was in the general shop. General store, probably, not general shop. Also, fun stream fact for anyone watching. It's like 90 degrees in my room right now. So I'm about to start like sweating, just sitting here. It's gonna be exciting. I don't want to run a fan. So I'm just gonna cook myself, I guess, is the plan. We have filled up our bags, and you know what? I'm going back to ocean fishing. That's very understandable. Wanting to get at least some appreciation. You do, even if it's not a crazy lot. Exactly. Like, I want someone to be here. Also, Chemo, what is the... You have a crown by your name? What's going on? Oh, you're my top fan. Shout out Chemo. You're my top fan. That's fun. Must be like a... Kind of like a... Twitch points... Chat point. I don't use Twitch. That's the other thing. So I need to like figure it out a little bit more. I mean, for the most part, you just go live in the category you want to go live in, and that's that. But I've only ever streamed on Twitch because my old computer, I tried the multi-stream, and my bitrate just couldn't keep up. Which that will be a struggle too, just making sure it's actually all set up. But I'm playing Fields of Mystery on like a absolute supercomputer, so I don't think it should be a problem. It's not a supercomputer, but it's a beefy little thing. Shout out to the guy who sold me my computer. I don't think I should advertise him because I don't think he wants customers. I think he did, and then my computer was such a nightmare. He's like, actually, I'm going to find a different way to make money because this is not a sustainable thing, really. Like, the amount of hours, he, like, definitely took a loss on my computer. If not just in the time he spent trying to, like, do refunds and stuff. And I actually still need to get a refund from him. Because he had 2 PCs that were identical. And he was like, mostly I sell parts. And I was like, cool. Like, I would love to get parts. But if you just have a pre-build, I'll just take a pre-build. Because I don't really want to mess with building a computer and, like, relearning all the stuff. I built a computer a long time ago. But it's been a while. And so I was like, I don't really want to mess with it. If you can just sell me one of the pre-builds. And he's like, yeah, totally. And then both pre-builds were damaged pretty heavily. One of them is like completely toast. The one I have is like pretty messed up, honestly. You can definitely tell it's like been dropped. The graphics card he thought he was going to be able to get me, couldn't get me. It's been a lot. You're cooling off. Hot August day with some candied fruit. Stream some Mistria later too. Good luck with your stream. I'm sure you will have a blast. It's a good time. Candied fruit sounds nice. I was talking, I made ice cream at work today, which was lovely. Also, I don't mind heat. I used to work as a baker before. I'm now a flavor scientist, which is a joke job, by the way. Don't let anyone tell you that scientists are real and are doing important work. I am making ice cream in a lab coat. Okay, we finish this. Also, Chemo, do you like Mistria so far? I have been, so I played the early access a decent amount. And it really never clicked for me until I spent a lot of time yesterday, like, getting through all the tutorials, and now I'm having a lot more fun. But I still am a little bit like, let's see where this game goes. I'm not like totally in love with it yet. Not to say I'm not having a lot of fun. I just don't know if this is going to be like, you know, the obvious comparison is Stardew Valley, and it's like, I don't think you need to be like, which one do you like more, but I've heard a lot of people say they like this one more, and I would like to be able to at least understand the perspective. That's where I'll leave my take. And we made 655 today, which means we can go expand our bag, which we need to do. It's actually driving me insane. And it's Friday the 12th, Friday night at the inn. Thank you for the reminder. We can go see everyone. I guess if you like had gifts, you could just go to the inn on Fridays and just do your, I assume gifts are weekly. That's awesome. I think we will just watering can. Also, yes, I do have a cabbage. Oh, actually, I was like, I only got 1 potato from those potatoes. They must have not worked. No, they worked fine. You just get 1 potato from a potato. But the potato sells for more than you bought the potato seed for. See, because if you want to plant a potato, technically you can buy a potato seed, but you can also just throw potatoes in the ground. And potatoes will grow from potatoes. And so, when I got a potato from harvesting the potato plant, I was like, wait, like, didn't I put like 1 potato in to get 1 potato out? But I did not. I bought potato seeds. It's like, I've never known anyone to grow potatoes from seed. Everyone just plants potatoes. You normally make a character loosely based off yourself when you play farm games, but you're doing a little different this time. You're doing a themed character, and it's an old cartoon. That's fun. I think a good role play can be a good time in a video game. Do you like 90s cartoon, or are you familiar with Hey Arnold? So I like cartoons. I'm not a big TV watcher in general. New arrival copper fishing rod. Heck yes. And baked potato. Oh, baked potato might be huge. Wait, hold up. What do we need to make a baked potato? Just a potato. Yo, that might be nice for like in the mines, and we're gonna be growing a ton of potatoes. But yes, I don't really know Hey Arnold because I didn't grow up with cable. I'm born in 2000. So, and I didn't have cable till I was like 10, 11 years old. And so I don't know 90s cartoons. I like, even the reruns weren't on anymore by the time I got cable. And then also I just watched like travel television as a kid. Was anyone else like this as a child? Or just like, yeah, I'm just gonna watch like travel TV. I'm like 9. Or game shows. Travel TV and game shows. Like, I'm so surprised my parents weren't like kind of concerned about being like, is our child 45? Why is he watching exclusively Man vs. Food by Adam Richmond? Or with Adam Richmond. Also by Adam Richmond. He was really the star of the show. I want to go to the mines. Which I always go the wrong way to the mines. Yes, we need to go left. Oh wait, I don't even have my pickaxe. But yes, I'm not familiar with Hey Arnold. I mean, I know the football headband, but that's it. And Peppermint Patty. Or no, Patty Mayonnaise. And Skeeter. From a Bo Burnham song. Where he says the line, I'm a Skeeter so hard, they gon' call her Patty Mayonnaise. And that's something Bo Burnham said. I have like an encyclopedic knowledge of old Bo Burnham songs also. You're pretending to be Helga Pataggi, which I do know that character from rap songs. Rap songs, they love using Pataggi. From Hey Arnold, pretending she got isekai'd into Mistria. That's fun. That's very fun. Also fun, she's like the stick in the mud character, if I remember right. In a way. You know, she's a little more grouchy. If I'm thinking of the same character you are. Which is fun, because like her and March will get along very well, I think. Anyway. Back to, we're going to the mines. That is what I want to do today. Do we go up? No, we go right more. I'm really bad at Mistria's map. I think it's because Stardew's is like seared into the back of my mind. Speaking of rap music, what albums have been good? Oh, the new Portraits of Tracy album. I gotta give that one a big recommend. You need something to listen to while you're playing your new Mistria. Wait, or what isn't the... Am I crazy? Oh no, are the mines there? I'm losing my mind, guys. I guess I haven't been there today. I haven't been in the mines today, so I should cut myself some slack. Yeah, the new Portraits of Tracy. I think it's been a couple weeks of real bad albums. Like big, highly anticipated albums that I just don't think have hit the mark. Like the new Charlie album. Not a fan. Really not a fan. I felt like it's just not doing what I go to Charlie's music for. Which I should also say Charlie's music is how I've listened to Charlie's producer, A.G. Cook, who's one of my favorite producers of all time. And that new album's really not in the style of A.G. either. Which means I don't get to listen to stuff that I, like a guy that sonically I really enjoy and have listened to for a really long time. Also, do I need to hit this? How do you kill the ones that shoot? Does anyone know? Please help me. Because the ones that shoot, I only do 1 damage. Oh no, you need to knock them into the pits, probably. No, that's not how you do it. Or do you just push them away and run away? Okay, March, I'm like not a fan of the character. Because the character is literally the game pulls you aside and goes, this character will get better if you're nice to them. And those aren't my kind of people. I want a person that's just friendly. Doesn't have a hatred for the world. I'm also not like a I can fix him type person. Like, I romance... Oh! I figured out how to beat the guy. You have to hit his projectile back at him. I'm a beast. I'm a Penny man. Like, I want the woman that's just got it figured out. Obviously, Penny has, like, a interesting home situation. But Penny is, you know, like, very, very well put together, I think, for the Stardew Valley bachelorettes. Like, Haley's crazy. Who's the other one I go for, because I think she's funny. But she's crazy. There's, you can now date, or Sandy will be, but you couldn't before. There's Leah, who I just think is kind of boring. I think her heart events are probably cool, but just like her as a character outside of those are very generic feeling. Let's see, other Stardew Valley bachelorettes is... Now I don't remember any of them. Also, I really don't like the pink mushrooms. They're just annoying. Oh. I see, I didn't play as a female character in this game, so I don't get to gender bend. I'm also a straight man, so I guess my character is a bit of a self-projection. It's definitely a self-projection, actually. I literally called it my name, which is chill. I'm fine with that. I kind of just make my name everything. I'm trying to think of if I've ever played a game as like a character that I put on. I don't really think so. Also, how do I get out if I don't have any energy? How do you... There's no way to get out? I kind of assumed it would like... Oh wait, it's right here. I just thought that was rail tracks. Oh my gosh. Okay, so our trip to the mines was honestly horrible. I was hoping to get more copper so we could upgrade something. Or like... Okay, the mines? I'm staying away from the mines. For the time being. So we need to pond fish. Where are their ponds? That's something we can do. Is this a pond? That feels river-like. This feels river-like. River. Ocean. I don't think that's water. That's the summit. I don't think that's going to be. No pond there. This is all ocean. This seems like rivers. Also, our farm is huge. Oh, pond up by the castle. Or the, I think they call it the manor house. Also, we were going to expand our inventory today. Also, I've had money to do this for so long. Again, it's just seared into my mind like the Stardew Valley-ishness, where it was like, you walk into the general store and it's like, look, here's where you upgrade your stuff, because you want to upgrade your storage ASAP. And we want to make sure you know where you can do that, and we want you to know exactly how much it's going to cost you, because you need it. Request for turnip. Girly Pop, I don't have a turnip. Do I buy one turnip seed? Yeah, I can afford one turnip seed. She's my favorite. Oh, I also have no energy, so I don't know what I was doing. Oh, what if they just had a turnip for sale here? I assume he will eventually. Chess piece scroll bundle. Whoa, interesting. Ooh, grave seasons. Make time for your little story. I'm in a similar spot with this in MapleStory Classic Public Beta Test number 2. Which that's been really rough, because that is time limited. Like, it's not even like I will be able to play MapleStory later. Like, if I don't play it now, it's going to be gone for months until MapleStory Classic fully releases. So, we might stream some of that. I don't know. I need to, like, learn that game better. But I'm very excited for it, and I'll definitely play it when the full release drops. This is also a playtest, so I'm like, how much time do I want to invest when I know this character's getting wiped? Also, where's the crafting menu? Oh, you need to go to a crafting bench, which we don't have. Yeah, we don't have one. Okay, we will check that out tomorrow. Oh, wait, it's Friday at the end. Almost forgot. Oh, we could bring a tulip. It's fine. You could also turn in your quests. Or requests, not quests. Too many sounds. You know what I'm saying? What's going on here? What are we talking about? Are they playing poker? You've come across an ancient Alderan castle. The architecture rises up before you, great swooping buttresses that. Is there anything to zap? Well, I suppose the king comes out to greet you, but... I zapped the king. Oh, look at that. I got a high roll. Daffodilia watches in abject horror, but she doesn't stop her friend. The wizard Moonsilver zaps the king. Ugh, is it my turn? I was about to get a drink. Snicklefritz steals the crown and the shoes. I'm sure they'll fetch a nice sum of coin in this game of pretend. Bad Brad the bearded bard begins composing a ballad of the fallen king. I'll begin with a verse 1 of 17. Oh, with his dying breath, the king casts a spell of silence on you, Brad. I'm not that invested in their game of Dungeons and Dragons. Also, they sound insufferable to play with. They can't do anything. We got a jacket potato, so it restores 30. That's kind of nice. That's kind of nice. Don't sleep on a baked potato. You've arrived just in time for the show. Oh my gosh. I bought some wine. Thank you for last time. Please, it's for you. This is the most expensive bottle they keep behind the bar. It's not even on the menu. Oh, did I not mention my father was a bit of a sommelier? We used to have this vintage with dinner. You did not mention that. Oh, how funny. Well, there's a dry wine aged in oak, so the taste is pleasantly full-bodied. You might miss the sweetness, though. I've heard you have a bit of a sweet tooth. One of those childish quirks that makes you so charming. Go on, give it a try. It's delicious, thank you so much. This is so generous. Oh, my pleasure. I'll bet. Look at those two getting along so well, bonding over a nice drink. That's what life's all about, if you ask me. Copeland, do you think Juniper will let me try it? Maybe you can ask for me. Yo, Mars? Alcoholic king. I love him for it. Cheers to that. Would you mind doing me a little favor? I've been a bit worried about Adeline. She's working so hard since she took over managing the town in her parents' absence. Why don't you bring her a coffee? I feel like she could use a pick-me-up. While I'm at it, I feel like you could too. Hey, very nice of you. Let's go give Adeline a coffee. Oh, we can both drink a coffee. This is so fun. You're a lifesaver, Copeland. I really needed this, thank you. Also, giving a woman a coffee at 9 o'clock at night, I'm an absolute monster. But Adeline likes coffee, and she likes tulips. We know 2 things that she likes. Can we buy coffee here? We cannot. We can probably buy a lot of gifts. Oh, potato soup. What do you need for potato soup? Oh, it won't tell you. That's so annoying. Because I'm gonna have a bunch of potatoes. Like, I could save a couple. Should we talk to the children? Psst, Copeland, don't let anyone see you. The coast is clear. Now, before I tell you anything, you have to pinky swear you won't tell anyone. Because we're planning a heist. Luke is the brains. Dell is the brawn. I'm the face. And you're the courier. Our target is Mr. Balor. His secrets. More precisely, why does he always keep his door locked? Is it because we keep trying to go in there uninvited? We're gonna find out. Meet us here next week, Copeland. Okay, I will say I'm getting invested in this. Like, I like how coming back week 2, like the stories are progressing. Ulrich's 4 of a kind was beginner's luck. This time the pot is mine. I didn't mind. He did treat us all to another round. Hit me. Don't think you can hide your reaction from me, Errol. I know all of your tells. Problem that both of you have is a little rivalry that blinds you to the rest of the table. Isn't that right, Reese? I wouldn't know about that, Miss Tethera. I just like dealing and doing card tricks. Watch this. Whoa, nice moves, bro. By the way, is this a full house? Dude, beginner's luck. Real. There's a different name for it in poker. What is it called? They don't say beginner's luck. They say, like... It's like a little rhymey jingle. It's fun. I think it's very whimsical that they're like, yeah, just because you're... I don't know, it's whimsical. It's fun. Hayden needs hay. I thought maybe I could get hay from there. Unfortunately, we did not get so lucky. I think I'm just gonna go to bed. Like I don't want to spend any of my energy restoring items. Maybe we'll use the coffee eventually. Tomorrow I think we need to make another chest. That seems like a easy win. Also, nobody's birthdays. We did pass Ulrich's. Sorry, Ulrich, it will be sunny tomorrow. I love the little future ball. That's really cool. I can't wait till this shows like our farm actually looking cute. Saturday market. Oh, wait. I'm so excited. So, when I make like the thumbnails for these streams, I have to go to like the character sprite page of the wiki. And so I've seen the street vendor sprites because they're just on the same page essentially. And they're really cool. So I'm very excited to figure out who they are. Because I don't know anything else. I just see the sprites. And I'm like, oh, these are really nice, well done sprites. I'm actually going to bring the wood with me. We will bring out our watering can. And I will also need my hoe. And we're going to bring out these turnip seeds. And I think that's it for now. Because Adeline wants a turnip. Also, like, making someone bring you one turnip is psychotic. What are you going to do with one turnip, girl? Turnips are a communal food. Also, were these potatoes ready to harvest? I don't think so. No. I'm going to go with firmly no. Also, I like how the bar works in this game, that you can, like, when you scroll all the way to the end of the line, it goes to the next row of your inventory. It makes it a little awkward because, like, in Minecraft, you round robin on your hotbar. So if you're in slot 9, you just move your scroll wheel 1 and you go to slot 1, but it's minor. Very minor. And I think the way they do it is at least interesting. This game tries a lot of things. I am impressed by that. I guess, like, it surprises me where it has decided to, like, push back against conventions that I think, like, almost every other game I've ever played has done. Okay, so where is the market? Just center of town? Yep. Look at them. Oh my god. Wait, this is so fun. Swing by my farm whenever you like. The animals love meeting new people, but it's no rush. Got plenty to do with getting the lay of land here in Mistria. Okay, I think they're just going to say, like, normal things they would say when you run into them. I wonder if Miss Marie has a tiny dresser for sale. It's for my pet spider, of course. She has lots of socks. Oh, that's... The spiders have 8 legs. Marie! Is that not, like, one of the best sprites in this game? Like, already, she's, like, Ghibli mode. I will say she has, like, the Ghibli haircut. Welcome to Marie's Antiques. I'm Marie. We sell all sorts of unique furniture here that I source and restore myself. The selection's always changing. If you see something you like, snag it before it disappears. Hee hee. Whoa. Cherry chair? Oh my gosh. Picnic blanket? I've still seen no pathing. You have pathing? No pathing. I'm kind of disappointed by that. Also, we don't need decorations at the moment. We're just not. We haven't reached decoration world yet. Looks like this is the fashion man, Louis. Greetings and salutations. My name's Louis. If you're looking for an article of clothing, you may rest assured that I personally cut and sew every garment you'll find at my booth. My stock changes with the week, so if you find something you simply have to see yourself in, do not wait. Okay. I mean, I assume it'll come back around as well. So we can just chat with everyone real quick. I'm not going to read everything because it's a lot of reading. And I'm illiterate. Okay. Rainbow bucket hat is crazy, dude. Sneakers. Tangerine hat. Lily pad hat is tough. Cap. Button tank top. Striped bow. Dude, the rainbow stuff is so cool. Oversized tee outfit. I used to rock an oversized tee. I'm not a huge fan anymore. These are So cool too. Bunny ears, strawberry beret, lemon beret, cherry beret. Very cool. Unfortunately, we have no money today. I should have saved something for the Sunday market. This is Vera. Hello, if you're looking for a new hairstyle, you're talking to the right person. My name is Vera. Traveling hairstylists have been all over Eldera. Happy to teach you any hairstyle I know. Just pick what you want and put down your coins. Ah, okay. I don't need any of these, which is great. Also, almost, oh. So that's my haircut. Wavy rugged. That's my haircut. That's the one that would look like me. Wait for you to take off the hat. Like, that's so much closer than... Because I need a middle part. I don't have a middle part. Yeah. Damn. I do need to buy it. I was... Because I like the haircut I have. I think it's pretty good, but it's not perfect. It looks like this is kind of the cooking-based shop. Oh my god. Darcy's in the next thumbnail. And it's not even funny. What? Why can't I date you, Darcy? Yes, I'm Darcy. If you're ever in the mood for a nice cup of coffee or a sweet treat, be sure to stop by. Everything is made fresh. Fantastic. I used to work at a bakery. But let me tell you, the women that work at bakeries are beautiful. The pink tax is real, man. True. All the hairstyles. Joe's cooking class. Meet Josephine at the Sleeping Dragon Inn. Oh, she can teach me how to cook? That's fun. And you need wood and stone. I can do wood and stone, technically. Let's go grab him that. Because it's simple enough. We've almost been live an hour. It's going well. I feel good. I'll be live for 2 more hours. If anyone's wondering. Also, we will be, at least on weekdays, we will go live at 5. If that works for people. And by if that works for people, I mean that you have no choice. I need to go live at 5. We're going to make a new chest. Because I just have to go live at 5. There's no way around it, really. When I get home from work. I could go to work earlier. But stream would just end earlier. Because I would have to wake up super early. Because I can't. I wish I was the type of person who's like, I just roll out of bed, get in the shower, and I can be at work in 15 minutes. Like, I need like an hour to wake up. And that's not ideal. That's just me. I don't need to sleep very much. But I just can't, like, jump right out of bed. I wish I was, like, mentally healthy enough to, like, journal. Then I could, like, wake up and journal. That would be, like, a good thing for me. Instead, I, like, just scroll TikTok. And by TikTok, I mean YouTube Shorts, because I don't have TikTok. I do kind of want to post onto TikTok, eventually. That's the thing. It's like, if you want to make content, the amount of hours you need to spend doing kind of what you don't want to be doing is, like, real. Like, if you want to build a community, you need to make thumbnails. You need to, you know, post on other social media platforms, which, like, nobody wants to do. That's not fun. Can we... will this give me a little bit of energy? Yes. That I can turn in the quest. Nope. Okay, we're good. Go turn in this quest. And... what else are we doing? Well, that's a little bug. What's that guy? I will say this game's art style makes bugs kind of difficult. Okay, who are we looking for? Because everyone is just in one spot. It's going to be a little awkward to do this request, but it's... request for materials from Reese, it looks like. Oh, don't I also need to go to Reese's house for, like, a lesson in crafting? Yes, we do. Hopefully he'll do this. Let's do crafting tutorial first. Screw it. Looks like you're ready for a crafting lesson. Come on in. I just need to get a few things together first. So this is where you'll be crafting today. Feel free to use it anytime. There's also a crafting station in town. You can even buy one from us and place it on your farm. Anytime you want tips, you only have to ask. We think you'll find being able to make some of your own fences handy. You can use them to section off your land or keep your farm organized. I don't... Okay, sure. Give me a fencing lesson. New recipes can be purchased. Unlock perks. Okay. I don't think I needed a tutorial for that. I'm not going to lie. Also, it's like very hot in my apartment. Actually, I have a thermometer. Let's see how hot it is in my apartment right now. We walk over. It is currently, 80. Only 80. We can live with 80. Is it hotter? Because this was sitting on the ground. If I raise it up to where my head is at. It's still sticking at 80. I think this thing works. It's like a 100-year-old thermometer, barometer, and hydrometer, I think. Yes. Oh, it's 80% humidity in my apartment. Ooh. So the humidity thing might actually be broken. I'm not sure. I know the barometer's broken. But the thermostat or thermometer's pretty accurate. So if I go here, what do I need for crafting a chest? 30 wood? That's unnecessary. Also, someone wanted a morel, didn't they? That was a thing too. Who wanted a morel? Request for a morel mushroom to... Is that Valen? That's Valen. We're just completing requests today, I guess. Is that... Oh no, this is Valen. And we get a little bit of money. I guess it's more than I would get for selling it. And obviously renown is very important. Speaking of that, do we have any of the other requests? Are they simple? I talked to Nora after you've introduced yourself. Okay. Let's go find Nora real quick. I'm just going to clean up quests. Thanks, Copeland. Isn't this market great? Here's your reward. You can buy something from your favorite stall. 200 Tesserae. Thank you. I'm not buying anything. We need to save this for like functional stuff. Unfortunately. Okay, other quests. We're just kind of on a quest tear right now. Pop some ore. Oh, I have this. I could have done this a long time ago. Selling 10 crops will probably be tomorrow. And then the next town rank. Copper ingot, I can do. Turnip we're working on. Salmon, I need to keep an eye out for. Smallmouth bass. Oh, I've sold the one I found on accident. Hay. Hay is weird. And hay is for horses. If you will. Also, shout out to the 15 people who have stopped by stream today. Really, thank you for all stopping by. Some of them are me, I should say. So about 13 people who have stopped by stream today. Even if it was only for a second, you went, this guy sucks, and left. I'm happy to have you. Name is vegetable soup. Can't wait. Today I ate a veggie yakisoba for lunch. There's a little teriyaki place by my work. And you can get a side of veggie yakisoba. And you know if you got like a side of like chow mein at a Panda, right? It's like that little tiny box. They stuff it pretty full. No. This place gives you a full... If you've ever gotten teriyaki, you know like the takeout containers they use for teriyaki? Like they're pretty big. You get basically a full one of those. It's definitely not like filled to the brim. But it covers the entire bottom of just yakisoba. And it's not great. It's like very basic tasting. Like it just tastes like, I don't know, soy sauce, some sugar, some salt, a lot of MSG. But it's full of vegetables. It's got like zucchini, cabbage, carrots, mushrooms. I found a little piece of meat in mine today, which was great. If you're a vegetarian, I'm sure that would be a little awkward, but they're using chicken stock in it, so it's probably not vegetarian anyway. I'm not reading any of this. I'm talking about my lunch now. You know what? This is Copeland talks about his lunch hour. But yeah, I went there. They hate seeing me coming too. Like, they're the nicest people. Genuinely, they're right by my work. Like, a lot of people I work with go in there. I'll often see someone because everyone takes lunch at their same time. And I'm just a monster in there, man. I'm like, give me the cheapest thing on your menu. It's a ton of food. I assume the margin on it is not that good. But it worked. You're going to cook some steak for burritos and tacos. I hope I made you hungry. I hope I made you hungry talking about my fantastic lunch today. I also haven't... Ooh, I got hay. Okay, you just get hay from slashing just normal grass. It sounds like. But yeah, big shout out to Hot Walk, I think is what it's called or something. I actually don't remember. They're great. They hate to see me coming. I put a little hot sauce on it. It's got like a soup of like gravy at the bottom too, which I'm kind of down with. Okay, we need to go find Hayden. So I just completed another quest. We're questing like crazy, ladies and gentlemen. So how long we've been live? 107? Nice and chill day. You know, we just let it flow. I will say this game doesn't feel like it's like eating my time the same way Stardew Valley did. Stardew Valley, I'd look away and it's like 10 minutes pass and it's like, oh, actually no, 2 hours have passed. We need more wood, but we don't have the means of getting any. So that kind of sucks. I don't know what the answer will be for that. I also just realized we can just pick up forage now. We don't have to avoid it. Because it used to just fill up my inventory, so it's kind of just not. I don't want to get a bunch of these berries. I'm used to Stardew where the blackberries were like amazing. Like, were they not the best food source? And the salmon berries, I think you also get salmon berries. That's also why Stardew is really funny to me, because like, I don't think most people have had a salmon berry before, but Eric Barone and I, both from Washington, where you find salmon berries out, just like you might just be out in someone's yard and they're like, oh yeah, we have a salmon berry bush. Like, would you like to try some salmon berries? And you just try them. And they always suck. That's the other funny thing. I don't think I've ever had a salmon berry and been like, wow, that was an enjoyable, pleasant experience. They're like always like the worst blackberry you've ever eaten. And they really dry out your mouth. Like, if you've ever had, I mean, like a dry wine is honestly a decent example of like kind of the experience. Like, it's very tannic, but like really dries out your mouth. And they're always really sour. They stink. Soup looks great today. Today's flavor is clam chowder soup. Do you want a bowl of soup? Do I have to pay? You don't even have to pay? You just get free soup? What? That's crazy, guys. Free soup. Now, scram, I got work to do. Look at our good friend Adeline. Good to hear you back at work, March. I guess that means someone completed your request? Lady Adeline, yes, it does. Happy to help out. Also, I just opened my window. You probably heard a car go by just now, just to see if it helps. Actually, it really is letting out a little bit of the humidity. Okay, we're gonna let it ride. Just letting a little bit of the air flow out the window here for a sec. Which I know will literally as like a car alarm started going off. Okay, actually it's not helping. I feel the sun coming in because I opened up the blinds too. Blacksmithing tutorial. I mean, like, sure, these tutorials are so, like, I don't think you really need a tutorial for them. Which I guess you can, it's 4 clicks, whatever. Grow up, Copeland. Anyone here played Fantasy Life I, the girl that stole time, absolutely slapped. Got a really fun crafting minigame where you have like 3 sources and you have to like jump between the 3 to like do crafting. It's very fun. Sorry, I was hiding the concurrent viewers because it scares me every time. And I don't want to know. There's people watching if there's someone chatting. That's how I want it to live in my brain. Is Balor the one that needed the iron ingot? Yes, or copper ingot. And 220 tesserae. Excellent, 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 excellent. And we don't even have any more requests. Okay. I think we're in a great spot right now. I think we're really... Once these potatoes finish, which I think is... It must happen tomorrow. I have no... I guess it said they grow in 4 days. I wonder if it's like 1 day, the day after you plant them. So it's like 5 days after you plant them, technically. Not technically, but... You know, like I planted them in the morning, and I don't think that time counted. And we need wood tomorrow. You know, I'm just going to go to bed. Check the calendar. Check the message, and it's over in a millisecond. Check the message, and it's over in a millisecond. Check it. God, I made myself hungry talking about my lunch. Now I want to eat. I got pasta in the fridge I made yesterday after stream. That was delish. I'll be able to eat some of that. I need to do the dish from that, actually. It was like mostly a one-pot dish. But still a lot of work. Also, we need to get to rank 20, I assume, to get to copper rank for the town. But we did, I mean, we completed like half of our requests. Now I want to, let's grab our watering can. Also, how much copper do I have? Not much. No more ingot. I can make 1. Oh, Celine. Is it Celine or Selene? Celine. Well, good timing. I was just about to leave you a letter, but I'd much rather tell you in person. We're holding Mistria's Spring Festival in Town Square this Wednesday. The whole town gets decorated with flowers. There will be special booths selling all kinds of things to celebrate spring. Reese and Landon are making new booths. March will be judging and everyone's gathering flowers. I don't suppose you'd like to help. Anything for you, Celine. Oh, I'm happy to hear that. We celebrate the Spring Festival around this time every year, coinciding with the blooming of a special type of flower. It's called the Breath of Spring. You can only find them here in Mistria. We traditionally use them to decorate the festival grounds. So the more that you collect, the better the festival will be. There are even special prizes for the person who gathers the most. I could give you some tips on finding them. Please teach me. Breath of Spring. Breath of Spring flowers can drop as a bonus when completing various activities. These activities include farming, fishing, mining, and more. Try to collect as many as you can by the Spring Festival on the 17th. The more you collect, the better the rewards, decor, festival booths, inventories will be. We just need a fish. By the morning of the festival, I'll stop by the morning of the festival to collect any Breath of Spring you have. Let's make this year's Spring Festival the best one yet. Also, the stream hasn't dropped again. Yeah, we're doing fine. It dropped at the start of stream, which I feel like it kind of like killed the momentum of the very start of the stream. It was just like annoying. Ooh, we're harvesting our potatoes! We're gonna get Breath of Spring for harvesting the potatoes. This is incredible. How much do we have? 34. Is that actually good? I mean, each one probably sells for... I want to say I bought them for 40. I can sell them for like 60, 70. Yeah, that's a lot of money sitting in my inventory right now. Hey. Oh, no. I thought I got a spring. So, these sell for 75. but I want to save a good amount of them. Let's save 15 to turn into like baked potatoes. And we also have 1 strawberry, which we don't need to keep. I mean, maybe someone likes it as a gift, but I'm not going to be too worried about that. I assume everyone has plenty of gifts that you can get away with giving them. We want to get wood. That is the priority at the moment, because we really need a second chest. And I had wood in my chest, don't I? Am I crazy? Yes. Okay. We need 7 more wood. Remember that guy on YouTube that used to make Nintendo Switch videos, and his name was Wood? I mean, I think he still makes videos, but they're not... He would just, like, upload for a little bit and then stop uploading, and then... Felt like the quality was getting worse just because he wasn't... Like, when you stream every day, when you make stuff every day, you get good at it. And I think, like, he kind of was forgetting how to do what he did well. I don't know. I don't mean to complain. I'm sure the guy's doing fine. He had a podcast with Bob Wolf. I like Bob Wolf. That guy's fun. I feel like he very much carved out a niche for himself that I think is, like, wholly unique. Where he's like, hey, I am a gamer that kind of quit playing games because they didn't align with my lifestyle. And then the Switch came out, and all of a sudden there was a way to play games that did align with my lifestyle. And now I'm going to show off other pieces of tech that, like, fit into that space. So he's almost more like a Marquez Brownlee type tech reviewer, but it's more focused on, like, gaming lifestyle tech. It's very interesting, and I tend to find his uploads interesting, even if his opinions I don't treat as gospel. Because I think that a lot of times... No, my carpentry level has to be 4. So what can I craft? Flooring? Seating? 20? This all costs so much. Worn bed? I already have this, though. Oh, interesting. It can just go into my, Okay, look at this. This is cheap, so I'll make a worn green mug. Worn green rug. That made me nothing. Okay, getting your level up. Please tell me I can buy a chest from you guys. Okay. Shop. You sell chests? Nightstand. Oh no, they don't sell chests. Guys, this is bad. So we need to get our carpenter level up, I guess. Which is going to involve a lot of wood gathering. I'm so confused. What is the point? What is going on here? Does it show me how much experience each thing gives? This takes 10 minutes. Okay, let's see. The bed took longer. So let's see if it gives more. It gave the same amount as the last one. Roughly. So then the nightstands, which were like the cheapest. Oh, I need 10 more wood. Can I chop down the trees over here? Interesting. I wonder if they grow back. Or if it's like, you really want to do that? I remember Moonstone Island, that you chop down the trees in town, but they wouldn't grow back. And you also couldn't plant trees in town. So I harvested all the wood in town, and my town was just desolate for the rest of my playthrough. They changed it eventually. Also, we got a different type of berry, blueberries. That's fun. Blueberry. Remember when that girl turned into a blueberry in Willy Wonka? That was cool. That was a cool, epic gaming moment. Oh, it is absolutely balmy in my apartment. This is something. This is a sweaty stream. I'm playing Moonstone Island as a total sweat. And I'm not talking try hard. That didn't even like remotely work. I think it was really the delivery. I think it's on me for that one. We don't need to blame the brain. Well, we need to blame the brain. But we need to blame the man behind it. Also, I am missing the first football game of the NFL season. The Carolina Panthers versus the Arizona Cardinals preseason game at Canton, Ohio. At the Hall of Fame field at the NFL Football Hall of Fame. Or the Professional Football Hall of Fame. Because I believe NFL is one of the few sports that has its Hall of Fame as only for professionals. And there's a separate college Hall of Fame. Whereas in a sport like basketball, the Hall of Fames are combined. So there's certain players that were total busts in the NBA, but they were so good in college that they still become Hall of Famers. And I think it's kind of cool. Because you have these guys where it's like, why is that guy a Hall of Famer if you only watch NBA? But if you watch college, it's like, no, this guy was like generational. Like, he was the coolest of the cool. Which also, like, an incredible college basketball player they're the best, man. They're just so much. Dude, I am not giving you a copper net. I'm sorry. That's way too much to ask for. That's so expensive. Stone storage chest. Wait, hold up. Wait, we don't have to keep chopping trees. We've been saved by the stone storage chest. Also, we were going to cook our potatoes. That's what I came up here to do, and I got distracted. Hi, Joe. Soup looks great today. Today's flavor is egg drop. Would you like a bowl of soup? Shout out egg drop soup. It's delicious. Let's bake. No, I need to be cooking level 4. I hate this. So what? I can, if I find some water chestnuts? Where am I supposed to find a water chestnut? Or sugar. Or flour. Flour's 1/7. No, I'm not. Oh no, I can't even. I need to make either trail mix or tuna sashimi. I need to catch tunas. Anything else? Caramel candy? Wild berry scones. Level 12? Good God. Okay, we need to figure out how to get water chestnuts, apparently. Anyone seen any water chestnuts? Like, what? Do you need to dive? I thought, if I remember right, water chestnuts grow on the surface? Could be wrong about that. Okay, there's a dive spot. And I got a piece of lumber. That's not really what I wanted. I'm confused. Also, is this a shop? No, it's just Celine's cottage. I've decided on Celine, not Celini. I don't know if I'm right, but that's what I'm going with. Also, guys, I'm so hungry. We definitely might need to... I like to take a break around the 2-hour mark of the streams just to get up, stretch my legs, and I encourage everyone else to do so as well. Don't even click off the stream, man. Just get up. I know maybe not everyone's been watching since the stream started, so there's that. You have an excuse if you're like, well, I just sat down and I want to keep watching. But I think it's just good to take a moment to yourself. Stop looking at a screen. Enjoy the world for just a moment. And I'm going to enjoy some of the pasta in my fridge, but cold. Kind of like a pasta salad situation. Mostly because I just don't want to heat it up. What was I doing? Do we get more wood? You know, actually, I want to go through my chests and see what I can sell. Not that. Oh, we need to figure out how to get water chestnuts. That was what I was doing. Okay, I want to get rid of these nettles. I want to get rid of these dandelions. Get rid of these lilacs. Get rid of this. Like, any of the forage, I think, just let's sell. Make a little extra cash. Except the tulips we're saving, so we can give to Adeline. Now, I also have a friend named Adeline, so it's very, very awkward. Like, and my friend Adeline is nothing like the Adeline in this game. Actually, maybe they're more alike. I'll be completely honest. I say friend Adeline. We're acquaintances. I think we're friends through a friend. So like we've hung out, but not, you know, we are not hanging out one-on-one. She seems cool. Anyway, how do I level up cooking? Copper net. You know what? I'm just going to accept it because, like, at least then I won't see the little exclamation mark. Where do you find water chestnuts? This is what I'm wondering. You know what? Let's use the wiki for once. Water chestnut. Also, so I wanted to put my mic in a better spot. So my mic is in front of my keyboard, which is very awkward. Water chestnuts are okay. You know what? I'm not reading the AI BS. Forgeable resources used both in milling and cooking. Foraged along the water's edge near Errol's cabin in the Narrows in all seasons except winter. Okay, so when they're unpicked, it looks like a little clover. So let's go over to Errol's cabin. Sorry, I can't see chat. There we go. There you are, chat. You look so handsome. Or pretty. Or maybe you don't want to look pretty or handsome. And you know what, chat? You can look literally whatever you want. Except you cannot look like me. I'm the one that's streaming, and if you dress up like me, people might get confused. Also, the fake beard is not convincing. So it said you can find them here, and it looks like that. Look at that. That's a water chestnut. We did it, guys. We found our first water chestnuts. And there's quite a few here. And we can use this to make trail mix with the berries. There's an artist named Braden Berries, if I remember right. Oh, we talked about this last night. Yeah. Funny, when I hear the word berries, I just can't not think of Braden Berries. Again, not very good basketball player. I wish. So I love basketball. I've really enjoyed it. But I became a basketball fan in like 2021. So like I liked basketball, but I live in Washington. We don't have a team. We had a team when I was very little, but they left us. And so we hate that team. And we like the team, you know, so we just don't have a team at the moment. We're very, you know, fandom that just doesn't have a home at the moment here in Seattle, which we're getting a team. I think it's all but confirmed, essentially. Like, it's like, yes, the new team is going to be in Seattle, but the league doesn't want to say it in case something comes up that they decide not to expand or something. If I remember right. But like Adam Silver has basically said, like, yes, Seattle should get a team because it doesn't make any sense for Seattle not to have one. Anyway, so I only got into it because I have a lot of family back in Wisconsin, and at the time, Giannis and the Bucks were the best team in the NBA, And so I was watching their run through. They win in 21. I think I probably started watching in 2020. Winter. No, I mean probably a little bit, but not that much. It was 2021. It was the championship run. I started watching like early in the season, if I remember right, because I definitely was like a bandwagon fan, but I felt like I was a little less bandwagon. Where I was like, no, I've been watching like I was watching a lot of regular season hoops, which I will say with how bad the Bucks are right now, I'm not watching a lot of hoops. Really, guys, like it's like. But shout out to anyone who is a Bucks fan and is like, I'm here to watch like the non-Giannis Bucks try to play basketball. I can't do it. Like I literally need to figure out what team I'm gonna root for. I'm like deciding like, okay, why can't I cook this? It's level 1. 2 hours? Do I not have 2 hours? Is that what it's saying? 20 minutes? Why can't I? I'm so confused. I have this. I have water chestnuts. I have wild berries. I am a level 1 cook. Do I need to buy like a cooking pot or something? Literally me being like, yeah, I don't need these tutorials. This is super easy. Like, they don't need to like hold my hand. And now I'm like, how do I make this work? Is there somewhere where I can look at the old tutorials? Dishes? Oh no. Maybe we just need to come back in the morning? Guys, I'm panicking. I'm panicking. Anyone in chat know how to play this game? When I first streamed Stardew Valley, there was just a guy in chat that was like, okay, you idiot, let me help you. And he just held my hand and showed me how to play the game. Because he was a gamer. Shout out to Crimson. But I need someone to hold my hand. I feel like Crimson didn't even... There was a point where they would tune into the stream, I think just to like, make sure I had somebody. Make sure I wasn't left high and dry. Because they knew I was hopeless without them. Which, big shout out to them. I still remember a lot of the people that came into those streams back when I first started streaming on YouTube. They were some funny characters. Because the crowd I gained, we like did a lot of growth really early on, and then it kind of just leveled out, and it was just kind of the same folks 99% of the time, which was fine by me. And you know, they were always there. Actually, I shouldn't even say always or same folks. Like there would be other people popping in, but there was these core people that I started to recognize, and they were all very unique and fun to be around. We have a cabbage to submit to the museum. Where is... No! I chopped down the cherry tree. It was right here. And I thought it was just a pest tree, and I'm like, why is this tree so close to my stuff? And that was the cherry tree. And now it's too late to grow a cherry tree. Oh, I'm so dumb. That's annoying. Okay, well. Also, I have a French drill song stuck in my head. The thing is, I can't even like sing it because I don't know the words. Like it's just the sounds are in my head. Good song. It's called Le Wewer by Nika, I think is his name. Good song. Do you like my rendition of it, guys? Everyone say, good job, Copeland. Oh, sliced turnip. This is how you're supposed to level up your cooking skill. But we have gone the archaic trail mix route. Trail mix tech, if you will. I do want to see, have the water chestnuts grown back? Or not? And then, oh, I guess while we're here, we'll donate a cabbage. Also, what are they going to do with this cabbage? They're just going to keep it in like a glass case? It's going to like rot. Oh, you could dry it. That would be kind of interesting. The old ass dried cabbage. There's a book series I've really enjoyed lately, called Disc World, D-I-S-K World, by Terry Pratchett. And there's this whole town in Disc World that's like obsessed with cabbages. It's called Big Cabbage. Everything there is about cabbages. There's like the world's largest cabbage is there, which is like a statue. Which is kind of like, you know, I don't know if anyone has like a world's largest blank in their hometown. But I think that's very funny that he's like written into his book series. And like people go to it and they have their big cabbage festival every year, and he really leans into it. Okay, we have 3 grand. We have 15 days left of the month. 3 grand. Can I buy a tool? Also, you feel compelled. Oh, sorry. I always hit the wrong button. What if I... farming, fishing, archaeology, cooking, blacksmithing, wood crafting. Oh, there is no... We are level 5 blacksmithing. That's cool. There is no, like, chopping down trees. I think there's mining up in the caves. I don't like any of these. Fishing. Oh. Catch of the day. Wait, catch of the day is good. Catch of the day is very good. Aquatic artifacts is nice. Why not, man? We have the points. Let's treat ourselves. Cooking a dish will occasionally return one of its ingredients. Cook time will be reduced by 10 minutes. Cooking a dish will occasionally result in bonus HP. Cooking recipes will drop. Nah, we're fine there. I'm going to save the rest for now. And we're going to go look into a possible purchase of a upgraded fishing rod. No. What does a copper net do? I think also upgrading an axe is just always a nice option. Oh. Dang. I mean, oh no, we have a strawberry plant. We'll get a strawberry eventually. I kind of want to get the copper fishing rod. Fishing is making us the most money, but we could also go bug. I'm deciding which one I want to go for. Or weapon. No, I'm good on weapon. I think weapon's fine. Okay, so copper. Oh, I have to go back here, I think. Copper bug net. Can we charge 3 tiles in a row? That seems useless. Charge to strike 3 tiles in a row. And break big rocks. And they're only 1,000 each. That's pretty good. You can also buy copper for 50. Doesn't seem too bad. I kind of want to get copper axe and copper fish. No. Copper pickaxe. Wait, there's a shovel? Oh, I want a shovel. I don't have a shovel. Wait, is this how I dig up artifacts? I bet it is. Wait, that's an artifact spot, right? Oh, I'm a genius, guys. I'm a genius. So now if we go to the dig site over here. Oh, okay, everyone, we're all gonna look for dig sites. When you see a dig site, you have to scream real loud in chat, okay? So if I see you all just start screaming. I will know that I've missed one. Don't tell me where it is, just start screaming. Did anyone watch Pee-wee's Playhouse as a child? Or is this just something I have experienced? This Pee-wee's Playhouse. Scream real loud. There was a word of the day. Which honestly, we should start having a word of the day. And then every time anyone says the word of the day in chat, or I say the word of the day, we all scream real loud. Today's is filbert, which is what they call hazelnuts in Oregon. There's your fun fact of the day. Also, it's like starting now, you know? The first time you say it, when you learn what the word of the day is, you don't scream real loud. So, yes. That's the word. If anyone comes in, starts talking about hazelnuts, and they're from Oregon, you know what to do. We have Young Moolah Baby. Young Moolah Baby. I wish Lil Wayne was cooler than he is. New artifact you do not recognize. Use it to identify what it is. What? Aldarian sword from the War of the Lilies. Don't mind if I do. Giving this straight over to Errol. Also, I've become distracted. So I hope everyone's okay with that. I guess we'll make our way south. We'll keep heading toward the beach. Let's go to the beach. Talking about artists that are disgraced. We were on Lil Wayne, now we're on Nicki Minaj. And you know, when they teamed up and made Bedrock on Young Money Cash Money Records, Nicki was young, by the way. It's like Nicki's first, one of her first things, actually. She was also on Kanye's My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy really early on. So, you know, silver spoon in her mouth and whatever. No, I just don't like Nicki Minaj. But yeah, she has a line on Kanye's My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, which is $50K for a verse, no album out. My body's so tall that my money gotta climb it. Hotter than a Middle Eastern climate. Rhymin'. 20 my T-Ron, no T-Winin'. Nicki's on the beat and then I signed it. Great song. I believe that's Monster. It's gotta be Monster. Yeah, Nicki's on Monster. But she also has, I think she's on a Eminem song early on too. And she drops the release day of her album in her verse. She's like, Pink Friday is coming out on the 13th. Get ready, or something. In the verse, which is like, that's so tough. Like, it's probably aged like milk. I'm sure if I listen to that song now, I'd be like, well, that's, like, you know, definitely not as cool as it was in the moment. But in the moment, it's pretty cool to just be like, yeah, I still haven't even put out an album. I know you all care. Like, that's definitely how I found out the album was coming. It's like, oh, okay, it's coming out on that day? Sweet. I don't think I listened to it on day one. No, I definitely didn't, because by the time I found out who she was, I was like, that album was already out. Yeah, Bandwagon. I was also like 5. Not really. I was younger, but not that young. I do remember seeing the music video for Supermassive Attack as a young boy, and it did some psychological damage. I'll leave it at that. I mean, that music video is crazy. Imagine growing up in Kirkland and then seeing Supermassive Attack. I believe that's what that song is called. It's just called like super. I think it's Supermassive Attack. Could be wrong. She's like dressed up as like a soldier. You'll know it when you see it. think I already talked about albums I liked. Oh, we didn't. I talked about Charlie being disappointing. I was listening to Ariana Grande album. I was like mildly enthused by it. Like definitely not my thing. And like I pretty quickly realized that. But then my coworker, who sits right next to me, we talk a lot about music. He's like a die-hard Ariana Grande fan. It's like been his top artist on Spotify like every year for the past like 10 years. And I was like, oh, what do you think of the new Ariana album? And he was like, I don't like it. And I was like, ooh, hot takes. I really like the outro track. But then also we just failed the fishing because I'm really good at it. I really like the outro track, but then he was saying that was a lot like another artist that I've already forgotten the name of. Someone I've heard of. I can't remember her name. Like Ingrid something. Which apparently Ariana Grande is a big fan of that artist. But I thought the outro track was good. I don't know. Leave a comment. If you're watching the VOD. Only if you're watching the VOD. If you're watching live, draw a little picture of a dog. Anyway, if you're watching the VOD, tell me your opinion on the new Ariana Grande album. We got a Crucian Carp. So will another one spawn? Or should I leave? I'm going to say I have to leave. I think you should leave. Starring Tim Robbins? Or is it Tim Robinson? He's just Tim Robbins. He's a funny man. Tim and Eric. I have trouble with that show because it is called I Think You Should Leave. It's truly like, I mean, he's talked about like the characters are like people that don't understand social situations well. And so the situations they're in are very uncomfortable. And that's like the point of the show in a way. That it's like him and the guy he writes with were really good at writing these characters. And they wrote for SNL. And SNL is like, these characters are brutal. Like, dude, we can't put these on TV. And they were like, well, we think it's funny. And we think that other people think it's funny. And so they started their own show. And there's definitely a lot of moments in that show that make my skin crawl, but there's also like so many hilarious moments. Like I really like the dating show where the guy just wants to ride the rope swing. That's like one of my favorite I Think You Should Leave bits. And then I think like Let Me Get a Bite. I didn't get that one. First time I saw that one, I was like, this is too much. But now I'm like, no, Let Me Get a Bite's really funny. Coffin Drop is the one that like awoke me. Coffin Drop is really fun. Also, I think I need to go inside my house. Like right now. Because I assume 2 a.m. Dude. So will I like wake up with less energy tomorrow? Or was I close enough to my bed? A new reward is available in the reward chest near the request whatever. Binga, binga, binga. How long is a day in this game? I do not know. I overslept. Okay, so you lose 3 hours. Look at my little kitty. He's so handsome. Makes me want to go say hi to my kitty, but we'll do that in a moment. I'm level 11 farming now. That's fun. And we have nothing growing. We do have more than 5 days left of the season. Oh, we also need to get more Spring Festival flowers, which I think is just going to be fishing. I think we just going crazy on fishing today. And yeah, let's just go crazy on fishing. Go crazy with the cheese whiz. That's one of the best lines in any song. Go crazy with the cheese whiz. Don't look at the door. I'm a loser, baby. So why don't you kill me? Forces of evil in a bozo nightmare. Ban all the music with a phony gas chamber. I need to remember I can't sing on stream. Even if I know all the words to Beck's Loser. Also, out of context, that song has insane lyrics, I'm realizing. The words I just said were like kind of crazy. Large paving stone. We have pathways. And we can do that request for 20 renown. But yeah, Beck was kind of saying crazy stuff. Looks like someone... No, I'm just going to say good morning. But shut up, Beck. He went to University of the Pacific, which is the college that my dad attended. And... I don't know. That's kind of as far as I was got in that thought, I guess. We do need a salmon. Can I fish in the fountain? Nope. Does that lower my... Yeah. Does charging it lower my stamina? No. You have to cast into valid water. That's valid. Also, I apologize. I'm like not entertaining during the fishing minigame because I literally can't talk and do it. Like, last stream was so bad. I missed so many fish. If I was playing this game alone and not streaming, no problem with the fishing minigame, guaranteed. But the fishing... Because I need to listen for the sound. Or else I can't do it. So there's just going to be a lot of me pausing mid-sentence. Which is something I already do, so y'all are used to it. Suck it up. I kid. I'll try to talk. I'll try to talk for this one. We'll see how it goes. I had to pause when he started jabbing towards it because I was like, it's gonna happen now. See, I'm too nervous. We did. We got a frog though. We're looking for the pond springfish and also just a bunch of the spring flower things. I wonder if it's a strat to like save up all your crops for that day, which is basically what I did. So I did it correct, but next year we're going to need to really plan around it. Make sure we have like a ton of crops ready in this little 3-day window. Also, even though I'm oh, wait, this is a dive spot, right? Just Clay. Just Clay Thompson, Clay Holmes, Clay Cassius Clay, Clay Aiken. I don't know any other Clays. Calais Campbell plays football. Clayton Kershaw, maybe someone calls him Clay. He previously played baseball. Also, we just fished up an angelfish, which one is... No, they're freshwater. They're freshwater. Also, tetra are freshwater. Both are very commonly kept fish in aquariums. Angelfish are beautiful. They come in all types of colors. They're really expensive, and they're pretty hard to keep, if I remember right. Like, they're very rewarding fish, but I think also it's just they're hard to keep because, like, if yours dies, you're out a lot of money because your angelfish just died. Okay, we've used up all our energy. So how much is my angelfish worth? 45? I mean, given it's not like a specialty angelfish, but it should be worth more. Beautiful fish. Chat, do we have any favorite fish in the chat? My favorite fish is the Asian arowana, which is problematic because they are illegal to own in the US because they're extremely invasive if like not you know, properly managed. Also, I think we forgot to donate one of the fish we caught in the pond, which I'm a little upset about, but we'll figure that out. Also, I should have brought my trail mix. Let's go back for our trail mix and we'll fish till we drop. The Asian arowana, beautiful fish. And they come in like all types of colors. They're really popular in Asia. They're also known as dragonfish. They have like these really big chunky scales. They almost look like dragons. But if one gets out, if your Asian arowana escaped, it can like destroy ecosystems. They grow to be like 5 feet long when they're outside of tanks. They are nasty little fish in the wild. And they're really good hunters. They're extremely strong. And I'm kind of surprised more things don't eat them when they're like medium sized, but I'm sure there's just a lot of water ecosystems that just don't have large apex predators, especially in like freshwater systems. So I'm thinking around here in the in like Washington, we have orcas, which are gonna like take out anything in the brackish waters, and then the even salt water. And then we have not a lot that's like bigger than a orca though, and that like fills that role. We don't have sharks for the most part. We do have a lot of whales, but most whales are like filter feeders eating like krill. We have salmon, but a salmon couldn't take on an arowana. I mean, they would just leave each other alone probably. Oh, we have seals, but I don't think a seal will go after an arowana either. I could be wrong. Seals might actually. Seals are awesome. Not seals, like, yeah, we do have seals. We have harbor seals, we have gray seals, we have spotted seals. We also have otters, which where I live are like weirdly super common. Maybe not super common, but like I've seen multiple otters just out and about in my town. My town's like pretty urban. You know, I'm not in like really rural Washington, but there's otters. They're adorable. I mean, if you like otters, like, they are as cute as you would think they are. I had one day I was walking out. I like lived on this like walking trail, and there's like this lake. I think it's like a man-made lake, but it's a lake, and it had frozen because it was really cold outside that day. And there were otters, and they were playing in like the cracked part of the ice, and they would swim up onto the ice, and they would like stand on the ice until the ice broke. And then all the otters would go swim over to the spot where the ice broke, and they would all like jump up through the hole and like start breaking the ice more. It was adorable. I watched it for like 20 minutes. They wound up like, the only reason I stopped watching was I couldn't see them anymore. Because they just kept moving from like bit of ice to bit to ice to bit to ice. They were just little babies. Just having a time of their life. Do we have any donatable? We do. Crucian? Okay, Crucian was the one I caught and then forgot to donate. Let's go donate it, and let's see also if there's some water chestnuts that have regrown. So we got 6 more. That's not bad. 6 more flowers. Also, I can oversleep tonight. It's not a big deal. You know, maybe I just keep the Crucian card in my inventory. I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. I can oversleep. Though, will I get like a bigger penalty for being far from home? Also, it didn't look like the water chestnuts regrew. Also, I'm pretty sure I can just get home. So we're missing goldfish, probably. This looks like a koi, maybe? And then a big eye goldfish? I'm confused. They both look like goldies to me. Speaking of favorite fish, goldies are not my favorites. I think there are beautiful goldies, but they're so overbred. Like they're kind of useless fish. Like goldies are cute and they are pets, and that's what they've kind of always been. And so the people that breed them have bred them for like aesthetic things because they're pets. And like when you want to make the pet more expensive, you try to give them a interesting physical trait to entice people or something. And so it's kind of like pugs. Like they're just so overbred for things that actually like affect their health in a negative way. It's just kind of like depressing. Anyway, hate to complain about goldies. And there are people that raise goldies and they're like, these are the type of goldfish that will live like longest. So, but I don't know if I want to like get into the scene enough to figure out what type of goldfish to keep. We're at the 2-hour mark. Chat, how's everybody doing? Everybody doing well? We got one guy in here, according to my YouTube analytics, because I just clicked over to YouTube. We are going to take our hour break. As I said, one guy. Might be a girl, might be a non-binary. And you're welcome, regardless. A guy, non-gendered. That's what I'll say. Guy, genderless. Guy Montgomery's Guy Mont spelling bee. Okay, I'm going to put up a little piece of text that says, be back at... We will not be back at 7:50. Do not worry. Do not fret. We will be back at 7... I'm going to write 25. I can almost guarantee I'll be back before it. But in case I need extra time, I always like to give myself as much as I can. Because I don't want someone to come back and then be like, where is he? We're at the 2-hour mark. We'll do the Spring Festival. I'm going to go eat some pasta. I shouldn't just chit-chat. Let's just go. That one Liberty Bibberty commercial has done more damage to the brand of Liberty Mutual than like almost anything they could actually do. Also, I've heard Liberty Mutual is like a horrible insurer. You should get Liberty Mutual insurance. I actually need to get some new insurance. And I could get Liberty Mutual. And maybe it's like horrible, but if it's cheap, I have to get car insurance. I've driven a car for a decade, never crashed. Which makes me think that I don't need insurance. I think there should be a rule. It's like if you're good enough, as long as my insurance can be expensive because I'm 25. I'm here to pick up all the Breath of Spring you collected. You can start on the... Okay, I've got to run. Hope to see you at the festival. Festivus is for the rest of us. Okay. Harvest the turnip. We got cashola bankroll. So, let's bring some things to the festival too. You know. We'll give Adeline a tulip. We'll bring our... I guess that's kind of all I want to bring. I don't think tools are going to be helpful to us. Oh, I think you should always carry around your shovel. Also, I had 6 water chestnuts in there. We could have made more trail mix. The gorp. Good old raisins and peanuts. I told my sister about gorp core. You know, like the fashion. Okay, we should read the chat, actually. We'll talk about gorp core in a sec. Because it's very funny. The moment you've all been waiting for is here. It's time to announce the people who turned in the most Breath of Spring flowers. 3rd place, Copeland. Not too shabby. I had like 15-ish. I think like 13. 2nd place, Errol. How exciting. Finally in 1st place, Celine. Of course. Oh my gosh. A big congrats to all our winners. Thank you for being part of the Spring Festival. Please enjoy your prizes. Also, it's funny, they're like, hey, there's this rare flower that only blooms in our town. Pick as many as you can, and then, so that, like, nobody ever sees one. What has Nora got? I hope Celine is getting along alright. She does a little work in the store and grows flowers and herbs on the side. She can really make a living doing that. She spent time with her nose in the Codex Mistria. She might apply herself more. Sigh. Sigh. Weird thing about me, I didn't know what sighing was. I thought that when in a book they were like, they sighed, I thought that the character literally went sigh. When they're going, ugh. But I didn't know what that was called for like a very long time. I was like, why do they only do that in books? I feel like I never hear people talking about that in real life. Anyway, loved by everyone. Oh, okay, so you can give this as like a ringer gift. Everyone will enjoy. Not too shabby, Copeland. Sure to place you higher next year. Everyone's proud of me for collecting flowers. Maple's refreshment stand. Oh, she made a lemonade stand. And Luke and Dell are out there. Wait, they're getting... what's your favorite? Don't make me choose. I actually really like ants as pollinators. That's just because I really like ants. Well, actually, I don't like ants. Okay, can I get a floral tea liked by everyone? I mean, that's kind of fun. I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna save it for myself. And Maple makes a little bit of money. Clothing, so flower crown is cute, but I've been feeling my little straw hat lately. It's just a request for a turnip. Turn in. Oh wait. Oh, okay. I just needed to complete the quest. Oh, she gave me 10 turnip seeds? Excellent. Great. Have we done everything in the festival? I mean, obviously we can talk to people, but like, I don't need to see every line of dialogue in this game. I think we have. I think we're... I mean, I see 2 fish here, and I Really need the spring pond fish. It's the only ones I'm missing. Fishing in this game, I don't know why it's so much easier. Oh, because when you're completing fishing sets in Stardew, they contain ones from all seasons. Snakehead! Wow, talk about an invasive fish. Snakeheads are awful. I really don't like snakeheads. Talking about least favorite fish. Extremely aggressive. Like a single snakehead can do damage. Like even if they don't have a breeding pair. If you catch one, you're like screwed. Because they don't let go of hooks, and their teeth are really sharp. The fishermen really don't like them. I mean, just an awful fish. Sorry to snakeheads. They're kind of cool. They're kind of like piranhas, which you can keep in the US, which I think is interesting. Because when they get out, they can be really bad too. And they often live in very big schools. I guess you can have them. I don't know, maybe it's only certain states. I know the YouTuber Coralfish12G has piranhas. And they're very cool. They seem pretty easy to keep too, for the most part. Freshwater fish. I'm more of a saltwater man, if I'm being honest. Every time we get into the fishing minigame in this, I just start talking about my love of fish. We did get a koi, and I bet we do need to submit it. No, we already have. Okay. So what are we missing, man? Not gonna miss my shot. I heard someone have a take that I thought was interesting, that we haven't heard a lot from Lin-Manuel Miranda in a while. And I think he's working on something big. I did steal this take from somebody. I think it was someone on Smosh. It might have been Angela Giratana. Tana. It's definitely Tana, not Tina. But I do think it was a good take. Like, I think he is going to come out with something very soon. Because it's just weird you haven't seen him. Like, I feel like he was always on Fallon or, you know, making some kind of guest appearance, or he was just everywhere. Now I haven't seen him in a while. And I don't think people hate him as much as, like, the internet hates him. I think to the general public, he is still, like, beloved. Or maybe he just realized that him being as public as he is made him annoying. So I kind of feel like that is the case. That it was just like, I don't want to see you everywhere. Just make, like, cool... And that's the thing. Why should I tell this man just make cool music? Because he can do cooler things. I guess it was more that the things he was doing weren't that interesting. Like, I want him to use his creative energy to make impressive stuff like Hamilton more often. Which I haven't seen. Don't even really want to. But people like it a lot. I don't think it's the way I would like Hamilton's life to be presented to me. I think to people that like musicals, it's a great way to have a good story told to them. I think for me, like, a documentary is going to keep my attention better and give me more of what I want. We got a barb. We got to musicals. I'm really enjoying fishing in this game, guys. Can we just fish? It's so fun. I've gotten good at it finally too. I can talk while I do it. We just vibe. Oh, we're tired. Okay. Go turn in our barb, sell our fish. Do I buy the flower? No. I like my little fisherman hat. Everyone's singing on stage. Is she selling something different? No, she's still selling the flower crown. Cool. I hope everyone had a nice 15-minute break, if they took it with me. I do think it's kind of a momentum kill, because people do stop watching during it. But, like, how do streamers do it? Do they just not announce it and just go like, hey, I'm leaving to go to the bathroom? And just disappear? Or do they come back really quickly? Which I don't think they do. I think streams have so much downtime. Or maybe it's just being a smaller streamer. I have more to lose because there's less people here, and if they leave, if one person leaves, that might be like half the people watching. I don't know. Also, more proof that every song in this game is not good. Because, like, this is like the Spring Festival song. Absolutely should be a banger, and I'm not. I was not feeling it. I'm bummed. I'm really bummed. But I just... How have I just not connected with any song in this game? Feels like it can't be coincidence at this point. Because I'll vibe with music. I feel like so many more songs have stuck out to me as just like loud. They're all so loud. Just chill. This is a chill game. It does not need to have as like aggressive music as it does. I think that's more the problem. Just the vibe doesn't match. If this was like an RPG, I think it would be great. Not great, but better. I also don't really like medieval music. That might be part of it. Like Stardew went for more of a folksy, country, twing 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 twonk, the twing twonk twing twonk twonk twing twing twonk. That's what Stardew Valley music sounds like. And anyone who disagrees with me can talk to my lawyer. Kim Kardashian. Okay, if you had to pick Kardashians to do jobs that weren't theirs, I'm picking Kim to do law. Not well. She could be a public defender. Bad one. You could. Kylie WNBA. Really think she just would have a great WNBA career. And Kourtney is the last one. Kourtney Kardashian. Yes. What would she do? I don't know much about her. I know she likes music. But that's like too mainstream for her. I don't know, like an audio engineer. She's like actually the most successful one out of the family. Kylie's WNBA career fizzles out. Like a bench player on the Sparks. On the Storm, honestly. She like works at a Foot Locker afterwards for a while. Kim's a bad public defender. And Kourtney is a pretty good audio engineer. And that's my headcanon. We need to cook. Jesse, we need to cook. And I didn't realize. So I need energy so I can plant these turnips. And that's what I've been doing. I haven't narrated any of my thoughts. Does anything else happen at the festival today? I wish it... Oh, we can cook potatoes. Wait, we were already level 4? Game lied to me. Also, it's only 11? Okay, we're fine. We will plant our turnips and we'll go to bed. And we'll use the turnips for... I don't know. That I haven't thought through. Because I don't need them for cooking anymore. So what's the next thing? Selling? Or gift? But who wants turnip? Or maybe just cooking them? I don't know. I'm gonna have baked potatoes tomorrow. And we have money, or we have time and energy to spare. Whatever, I'm going to bed. My cat just meowed very angry. What is it? Young man. I think he feels good because it's finally starting to cool down in our apartment. It's our apartment. It's not my apartment. Are you okay, bub? He's really meowing. One sec. Oh, you're perfectly fine. You're just really... Come here. Come here. Hi. Oh, you're cold. Why don't you stay so cold? Mister? Are you hearing him? Oh, he's rubbing his face on the microphone. I'm so sorry. I know. I know there's a box there. Oh, the mic's doing an okay job covering it up. I think when I talk, it probably sounds terrible, but like the noise suppression is working. I wish he would lay down, but I don't think that's in the cards for him right now. I think he has lots of energy. Oh, I forgot to plant one turnip. Yes, I did. I don't know if you can hear him. He's really going ham on my desk now. This is kind of just dangerous in general. What are you doing? I know. Yeah, you're knocking stuff around. You're standing on my keyboard now. Okay, actually standing on the keyboard is real dangerous. Because there's a button that makes the stream go away. And if you pressed it, I would be a little grumpy. You want to lay right there? Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. He just did something he's never done. He's laying right in front of my computer perfectly. He's not in the way. He's not being annoying. He's being perfect. Oh my gosh. This is growth. Oh, he's putting his hand on my keyboard now. Hi. Hello. Stay over there, please. Don't press buttons. Yep, both paws are on the keyboard, guys. This stream started with me chasing him out from under my desk. He's so happy to. Please, bud, can you not put your hands on my key? I mean, I can keep playing. Not interfering that bad. What are we doing here? Nothing. Nothing. Okay, he's really on the keyboard. Yeah. Okay. No, you can't be up there. No keyboard, please. Right there. That's not gonna work, is it? It's not on the keyboard, young man. Maybe he did learn. I will say this is making for probably horrible content because you can't see what's happening. I don't have a webcam anymore. I realized. I was like, oh, I could. Oh. Bubba. Jeez Louise. Just a sociopath. Getting stuff stuck to him. Got like a lollipop stick stuck to him that was on my desk. I didn't realize I had. Somehow he managed to find it and get it stuck to himself. Now he's rubbing his face on the microphone again. He's about to knock it over. I know. So interesting. How about you behave? Okay, what is our goal for today in this game? We have $2,000. That would get us... I don't know what I'm doing. My inventory's full of garbage. Okay. Calm down. I don't actually know. I actually feel very directionless. So let's look at our requests. Just requests. It's just these type of requests. It's like, I guess I can do. I guess that's what I have to do. Doesn't feel very interesting. But I think that is actually what we should be doing. Okay. Let's focus on requests. There's a couple fishing. That seems difficult. Put a bunch of the stuff away for safekeeping. Fishing. Make sure we're looking for artifacts. We don't need to water for the rest of the day. Bug? Maybe I'll pick up some... Oh! We've done very little bug catching, now that I come to think of it. So that could be something we could try to spend some energy on today. Hello, Celine. She's telling me all about her D&D character. Oh, tomorrow is Friday in-game. Might also coincide with the 3-ish hour mark. I kind of think we could go longer. I don't know. We'll see. I think it's been a good stream. Stream 1 was great. I think the audio was worse. We were in worse shape in that department. But on just like the goofs and gaffs, it's a great stream. That was fun. Anyway, we need bug. Where bug? We need bug, we need fish for request. And then we're waiting on a strawberry. I'm not doing the copper net. Yeah, it's not worth it. Strawberry, we got smallmouth. I might have 5 sap. 10 wood. Oh, we can do 10 wood. Okay. So where do we find a smallmouth? Fishing and diving. Barb. Let's look for bass. Bass look like that's a walleye. Smallmouth? Smallmouth? River. River fish. Okay. Small river fish. That's what we're looking for. I don't think this is a small one, but I'm just a fishing man. That was a largemouth bass. No, we got the salmon. Perfect. Okay. Well, that we need for a request. I believe that's Ryan? Or name Ryan? No, not Ryan. Oh no, is that Joanne? Joe? Wait, who is this? Oh, it should say it if I click on it, right? If I go here. Josephine, okay. Her portrait looks so weird. I imagine she is at home. I should have talked to the children, but it's fine. And by home, I mean the inn. Yo, let's go. That was annoying. Not annoying, just time consuming. I'm on a tear today. Someone's leaving my office. Someone leaving, or sometimes leaving my office really helps open my frame of mind. Nora, what is the meaning of the red blot here? Need to check it over again? Oh, that's sauce from Holt's lunch. Cool. Request for art supplies. Clay. Dang. I've definitely had clay at multiple points throughout this playthrough, but we will try to find some more. Is this a small? Kind of looks like a smaller fish. I don't think it's a true small. No, it's a goby, if I remember right. Oh, you know what's another cool fish? Plecos. I see a small up there. Yeah, plecos are beautiful, weird bottom feeder fish. Sorry, I hit my microphone. I'm really sorry if that made a loud noise. No. Sorry, my microphone is not. It's literally sitting on top of a box. That's what my cat was rubbing his face on. Mic arm? And arguably new microphones. Probably the next investment I need to make. Which are not cheap. A webcam would be cool too. But, like, do I really need that right now? I think I could focus on other things. Oh, look, they're out here in the... I won't lie to you, Elise. I could use a glass of wine. Juniper, dear, you're among friends. I love that everyone in this game's an alcoholic. This is awesome. Not really, but they're more open about talking about drinking. That's a smallmouth, ain't it? I believe it is. I don't enjoy wine. I have a friend who's a sommelier and viticulturalist. So he has a sommelier license. He grows grapes at a winery, and he wants to show me wine. I need to take him up on it because it's like I'm not gonna know nothing. I think that it's a little malarkey. I think people don't understand what's actually good, what makes us happy. But I guess maybe that's just what makes me happy. Because some people don't like artificial sweetener taste. I don't really mind it. I think it's good. Or like really fake tasting like fruit flavors. Harp. Shout out to the baseball team whose mascot is the carp. The Yokohama carp? I don't know why Yokohama came to my mind, but feels right. Feels like I know what I'm talking about. There's the Nippon Ham Fighters. I know of that baseball team. I know of the Yakult. I don't know, they're sponsored by that yogurt drink. You know, that comes in the little red cap. You at the Asian supermarket. We have 2 smallmouth bass. We've done it. So, we need to look at our requests. Smallmouth bass is Reese. Where is Reese? Reese is at home. Didn't he also need wood? I think we can get there in time. Yeah, we're fine. How's everyone's nights going? Anyone else enjoying Fields of Mistria? I'm interested to see... Also, did this game release on Switch when it went into 1.0? Or is there still like a large contingency of people that are like, I'm going to have to wait to get that one? 275 Tesserae, kind of baller. Because I remember I streamed Stardew Valley when an update came out and it wasn't out on Switch. So many people. Either Switch or mobile. This game should come to mobile. I was shocked how many people were like, I played Stardew Valley on mobile. Because if you can, why wouldn't you? Like, let's say you have a phone and you're like, okay, this is the only thing I can play games on. You can buy a cheap controller at Ross for like $10, Bluetooth it to your phone, and you can play Stardew Valley. It's that simple. Go do it if you haven't. Do I need to put any of these in the museum? Nope. Good. It's 11:30. I have no energy. Go to bed. Oh, look. I needed a fiddlehead. We'll have to take it over there tomorrow. I'm not really focused on more growing. I think I can supplement my income with fish. We're still missing a pond fish, aren't we? You know, now that I think about it, we've definitely walked by fiddleheads and just not noticed. Like the way that the water chestnuts were. I assume it's just some like background sprite I didn't know the look of. But we will go donate our fiddlehead. What else are we? Oh, and then we want to check fishing progress. And with all this, no, I'm going to save a lot of money and just fish and make money fishing. And then we're going to, on the first day of summer, buy like $1 million worth of crops and just build a mega farm. How does that sound? I will say our fishing level won't be that high, so we might be doing a lot of days of just fish and sleep, fish and sleep, fish and sleep. But kind of down to just get silly with it. Also, not great luck fishing out here. I don't have the thing that makes me fish up less junk. And it is telling me that I need that. Sea bream. Delicious. Delicious fish. Bream are wonderful. If I remember right, kind of a firm-fleshed white fish. Pretty fatty. Alright, chat. What's your favorite fish? I did have black cod recently. As a whitefish man? Oh my god, look at the cowboy outfit. That's crazy. We might need to check that out. But yeah, I think black cod. Delicious fish. Very fatty. You like a fatty whitefish? Check out a black cod. They're really expensive. Not really, but for a whitefish, it's a treat. Marinate in miso. Really nice. And the like miso kind of fermented minerality plays nicely with the fatty richness of the fish. And there's Copeland's fish recommendations. I will say the miso is totally a ripoff from Nobu. How they prepare it at Nobu. A place I've never been. Don't get it twisted. I think there's one coming to Seattle. I remember seeing something about that. I'd actually be willing to go. I've looked at their menu, and Nobu is fine dining for sure. But you could go to Nobu and drop like $100-ish for 2 people and eat. Honestly, if each person were to spend $100, you could eat everything on the menu that is like iconic. And there's a lot of, you know, it's like the miso black cod, the tuna on crispy rice. There's, I think, a taco that they're famous for. It's been a while since I've looked at their menu. But like, you could go to Nobu and for $200 for like $100 each, which again, tons of money. But that's way more reasonable than like going to like Peter Luger, which would be like $100 to eat one thing. And it's not like a tasting menu, which tasting menus, good deals, I think, as well. But those are going to cost upwards of $100 a plate. Which I have never done either. I'm definitely curious. I don't live in a place with fine dining. I would have to go up to Seattle, which would take a while. I think there's one restaurant I remember looking up that does tasting menus. But it's like a couple days a year. Okay, I have a lot of money saved up. I believe request for trout. Smoked trout soup recipe, though. And we got some rewards. What did we get? What is this thing? Stone lamp. Oh, cool. It's a lamp. Lights up the night, I imagine. We want to keep fish. What else? Fishing's good. Oh, I never checked what our museum completion is. Can we see that from here anywhere? Does not seem like it. Okay, let's go to the museum. Let's see if we need to catch more pond fish. I believe we do. Which is going to be a pain. View wings, fish, spring pond. Oh wait, spring ocean, we are missing a fish. Okay, let's go to the ocean. Change the scenery. And we have 2 trail mix. They did not oh my. Wait, dive spot though. Dive spot though. We got a something. Probably not a great fish. Really gross. Like the eye is so red. Oh, my neighbor's doggo went bork. Someone left the apartment. What a sweet boy. Saying goodbye. I'm so excited to hang out with my little dog, little cat. Oh, also, big news in the world of NFL football. The Panthers Cardinals game's like actually kind of a classic. So that's cool. I didn't get to watch it, but I was during the break. I peeked at the score. I'm like, Carson Beck is playing out of his gourd. I'm a big Carson Beck fan, so that was exciting for me. Carson Beck should have declared for the draft the year prior. Oh my god. Big fish. But he did not, which I will always be mad about, because he had a moment in the BCS championship where he dislocated his shoulder. And then he had to be taken out of the game. And then his backup got hurt. And they're on like the 1 yard line. And he comes back into the game with a dislocated shoulder. He literally can't move one of his arms. Like you see it if you watch the replay. Like one of his arms is just limp. And he just gets the snap, hands it off, runs away, and they win the game. And it's incredible. One of my favorite moments. Actually, it wasn't in the BCS championship. It was in the semi-final. Because I believe Miami loses that final. I might be wrong. But just a, incredible moment in sports. People sleep on Carson Beck. Especially as a college quarterback. Because then he had kind of a mid-year Did he just get drafted? Or has he been in the league for a year? I think no. I think he's been in the league for a year, but he was a late draft pick. I feel like you should have just let him, let some random org just fall in love with him and, at least have him as their backup. Be like, oh no, we have a guy. We have a dog. He might be a 5th round draft pick, but we have a dog. Oh no! I can't get the crab. Will this give me energy? Anything? Can I eat a raw fish? Nope. Oh, it is Friday, so we can swing by the pub. We'll get to check in on all those stories. And then it will have been almost 2 hours, and I'm going to call it. I apologize. At least at the end of today. A little early, but it just works out the best. And I'm, I just don't have that much time. I just can't stream for, 7 hours a day. Maybe on the weekends. We'll work our way up to that. But it's going to have to be 3 3 is like the most sustainable I've found. Or I tried doing 4 yesterday. It didn't work. Sit with me, Copeland. You're always so busy during the week. Copeland, you're here just in time. Juniper brought something truly special today. I've only heard stories about this wine. Gather round, everyone, for once in a century occasion. This is Witchvine Merlot, an 800-year-old vintage that I brought with me to Mistria. Witchvine Merlot? Oh, you've heard of it? I suppose in your background, you've heard stories. Yes, this is the real thing, and I think the first glass should go to Valen, really opening up my eyes and appreciating the finer thing. So, how is it? Don't hold back, Doctor. It's unbelievable, transcendent. I love it. Well now, isn't that nice? I haven't seen anyone this humiliated since the Count of Thornbrook. And we all know what happened to him. If you don't, I'll tell you later, Copeland. Ho ho ho, ack. The bottle. Junie knocked it over. There it goes, all over the floor. I'd offer you some. My cup is quite empty. Thank you for sharing, Juniper. Correction, this is the most humiliated I've seen someone since the Count of Thornbrook. Don't know what the Count of Thornbrook is. I don't know if that's a... Anyone knows? Drop a comment. I know Luke wants more bugs for his birthday, but he really needs more place to keep the bugs he already has. Good to know. You know, it used to be that time Luke and Maple would fall asleep unless I sang them a lullaby. They grow up so quick. Wait, they're planning a heist. We need to go check up on their heist. This is the only storyline I give up a kuka about. I hereby convene the second meeting of the Dragon Guard heist. You're probably wondering what the plan is, Copeland. I sure am. On Friday nights, Raina makes cheese and potatoes. We all know cheese and potatoes makes Mr. Baylor very sleepy. Copeland, you'll be the lookout. Maple, you'll be the distraction. Raina, can't say no. Raina can't say no when you want attention. Okay. Naturally. Dell, you liberate a big plate of cheese and potatoes from the kitchen while Raina is distracted. Copeland, you deliver the cheese and potatoes to Mr. Baylor, along with a warm beer. So warm. He'll sleep like a baby. And then you'll get his keys, Copeland. We'll look inside his room. Does everyone understand their role? Next week, it's go time. Rest up, Copeland. I love these children. They're menaces. Absolute nightmare children. Anyway, after your mercurial bout of regicide, I have become the villain. You have become the villains of the kingdom. According to the ancient Eldarian law, you must now be tried in the court of law. Aha. I'm familiar with Eldarian law. We have the right to appoint ourselves as defendant. I'll do it. I'll use one of my emerald blessings to summon an attorney. I rolled one. Oh dear. This means our attorney is a tree? A talking tree. Snicklefritz infects the tree for signs of intelligence. I mean, he does. Who cares? But tell me, though. It's a normal tree, but it's very pretty. I see. Well, you're all found guilty. I have got to write a ballad about this one. I became better friends with Island. That's fun. We're all in agreement then. Yes, a truce, so we can take down Ulrich. I'm with you. I can't let Ulrich smudge my reputation. Friends, is really necessary. Ulrich is having fun playing the game. He even brought us all dinner with his winnings last time. Besides, you couldn't possibly win a third time in the row, right? Hey, sorry, wasn't listening. Can anyone tell me what the difference between a regular flush and a royal flush is? Okay, that bit, worst bit. This bit, second worst bit. Second best bit, best bit. And I'll die on this hill. Does Raina have anything to say? Del Maple and Lucas sneaking out all night. Wouldn't do anything about that, Copeland. No, of course not. Yeah, she doesn't have good lines. I think that's it. I think that's it for us. That's it for the stream. It's been a pleasure. It's been a joy. It's been a gift. Let's sell some GD fish. I believe we've hit, since we have some time. And time is the most valuable thing in the world. It's the only thing you spend and you can't get back. I forgot to water the plants. It's fine. It's like some free turnips I got. I don't really care. Compel. Oh, wait. I don't mean to talk. I mean to use. Fishing. We need one more fishing level. I do want this, actually. And we will get that in the next stream. I've become a fishing man. Also, I think next stream... And it's going to be close. So the first stream we did, like we started on like day 10-ish. No, we started on day 13. Did I only do 6 days? We might not even finish spring by the end of next stream, which is a bummer. But that's life. Okay, thank you all for joining me. I need to go eat. I'm very hungry. I had a really good time streaming today. I hope you all had a good time watching. Bye. Goodbye. Bye.